The SNP is facing a legal challenge over changes to the party's rules as an SNP MP has been forced to axe her bid from standing for Holyrood amid the decision. Joanna Cherry intended to stand for the Edinburgh Central seat for Holyrood, which is currently held by former Scottish Conservative leader Ruth Davidson. The Edinburgh SNP MP however faced competition from ex-SNP Edinburgh Central MSP Marco Biaggi for party selection and former Westminster leader Angus Robertson. But a decision was made that serving SNP MPs would have to step down ahead of next year's Scottish Parliament election to be able to stand on the SNP ticket for a Holyrood seat following a decision by the party National Executive Committee (NEC). David Henry, the organizer for the SNP Edinburgh Pentlands Constituency Association and the secretary of the Sighthill and Stenhouse branch of the party, has lodged papers in Edinburgh Sheriff Court over the ruling. Mr. Henry, who put his name forward to the SNP's next national secretary, demanded actions and papers as part of his court bid, including details of any advice relating to the rule change, records showing the votes and the results on the rule change on the NEC, and an investigation into the conduct of the respondents over the decision. The respondents include SNP Chief Executive and Nicola Sturgeon's husband Peter Morrell, business convener and deputy leader of the party at Westminster Kirsten Oswald, and party governance officer Ian McCann. The activist is asking the SNP for £5,000 in membership fees and donations to the party if the demands lodged in the papers are not met, but he made clear he didn't want the money, stressing he wanted the problems fixed. Speaking on a Scottish Prism podcast, Mr. Henry said, "This came out completely of the blue. It was a shock. First of all, I thought it must have been a mistake, an error has taken place. But after releasing the decision was not a mistake," he said, "so I drafted a letter, I researched the constitution, which I wished more people would do in the party, I pulled out the standing orders, and I took some advice from a lot of different people.